everybody, and I'm back. It's KMKL, and it's been a very, very, very long time since I've been on here last. It's been a pretty rough ride. I've moved recently, so I'm in a totally different background, if you could not tell. And I think I'm going to start trying to make videos every single day from now on, and I'm just going to work up to that point. So for my first video, I'm going to be doing My House is Haunted, because this house is haunted. And like, it's actually to the point where I'm just like, why did we move in here anyways? I think we need like a sidekick or something. I need a Wiccan to come in. I need Jesus. But yeah, sorry, I just get distracted. But so let's hop right into that. Okay, so back to where we were. We moved in, and I felt pretty comfortable in the house. I'm like, yeah, I could get used to this. I have a really weird knot in my hair. I could get used to this, and I feel comfortable. I don't feel wrong here at all. And it was like maybe 2 weeks we've been here, like, after that, and I'm just like, oh, I can't get used to this, because I just like felt really eerie. Like, there were like bumps in the night, of course, and stuff like that, but like, I just didn't feel right. You know, like that heavy feeling you get? That's usually what I get when it's mostly upstairs. That's mostly where it happens and stuff like that. I don't really feel much downstairs. It's not that scary. So like, when you're downstairs, you're alone. Of course you're gonna hear something like footsteps upstairs. I've heard footsteps upstairs when I've been home alone for like maybe like 5 minutes, and I already hear stuff, and I'm just like, this is scary. It's just, if like you could ever live that, like hearing footsteps upstairs and you're home alone, you're gonna think that somebody's there and you're not alone, and it gets really scary when you're home alone here. I've been home alone like maybe 5 times before, because my parents go out, my brother and sister and other brother aren't here, so I'm just home alone and I can't like go anywhere. So, I mean, if someone were to break in, that would be pretty bad. But like, my sister slash cousin has like heard stuff. She's hasn't seen anything like I have, and I'll get to that really fast. She claimed that she heard like scratching at her door, and she like feels things like hovering over her. She's heard her name, like somebody calling her name in the bathroom. And when she looked out, wasn't there, and she was like alone upstairs. Upstairs is the main facility, like the vicinity of it. So that's usually what happens upstairs. Like, you can hear like people talking and stuff like that. One experience I had personally, I was laying in my bed, and it was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and I'm laying in my bed, and I open my eyes, and I can't move. It feels like I'm paralyzed, and I kind of like you can't move, and I think it's like called sleep paralysis, but you're just like laying in bed, you can't move, period. No matter how hard you try. The main things that you can move are like your eyes, and your head will jerk sometimes, and your feet will wiggle. Your toes. You can wiggle your toes and that's usually how you're supposed to like wake it up or something. But I saw like someone standing in the corner, like right over there, and it was pitch black figure, and it starts like walking towards me, and just like, wake up, wake up, wake up, you're in a dream, wake up, wake up. And it felt so real. It felt like I was actually here. And so I'm like, this is sleep paralysis, isn't it? So I tried wiggling my toes, and eventually I closed my eyes, and I woke back up, and it was gone, and I could move my body. I'm just like, oh my god, it was really, really, really scary. And when you're in the bathroom that's like right next door to my room, you can like, you feel like you're being watched in the bathroom. And like sometimes I'll hear like things shift while I'm in the shower. So like I look out and it's just like nobody's there. I'm just like, okay, that was creepy. But like nothing really happens downstairs. It's just you hear things upstairs. But like when stuff happens downstairs, it's like minor. It's like things like shifting, like creaking and stuff like that. And it's just eerie. It's like you're freaked out, but like it's nothing, like it's basically like, I don't know how to explain it. My parents' room is probably the creepiest room. They're like, you go down this hall and you turn just a teeny bit and you like meet their room, like right there. One experience I had in their room was, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. I woke up because it got too hot in my room, because for the past few days we've had like a few hot days, but it got way too hot in my room. So I ran over to my mom's room, and my dad had left for work. And I ran to my mom's room, and I'm just like, can I sleep with you? It's too hot in my room. She's like, yeah, sure. So I was sleeping with her, and I like, you know how like those open bathrooms without a door, and then like a mirror, and then a counter. That's basically her room, and then her bed right here. I was laying on the left side of the bed, and I could like feel someone staring at me from the bathroom, and like I keep looking over there. I'm just like, it's nothing, I'm being stupid, I'm probably imagining stuff, and I shouldn't be that scared. And my mom had already gone back to sleep. She was out. And I'm just like, oh my god, this sucks. And my other grandparents were spending the night. And they're very religious, so yikes. But I forgot to mention something before this whole video started, because I think this is what led to the occurrences. My grandma that's in a different country right now, has a jar full of my grandfather's ashes in her room, and he died about a year ago from a heart attack. And I think that's what's been leading up to all of this. So I think that's mainly the like thing that's been like going on, stuff like that. I've had many other creepy experiences here, like knocking on doors and like stuff like that. I woke up at 3:33 one night and nothing felt right. And like I get the feeling that I'm watched all the time, and I can't go down the hallway. I can't be upstairs by myself. I always have to be with somebody. So if I'm home alone and my parents are like, my brother's just about to leave to walk out the door to go to school, I will run downstairs without hesitation and I will sit down there until someone comes home or until it's time for me to go to school. I have a dog, and he likes to stare at stuff that isn't there. He stares a lot. A lot. The creepiest thing that's happened downstairs with me is I wasn't home alone, but I was alone downstairs because my parents were upstairs. Everybody's upstairs, and I'm typing on the computer because I'm trying to get my poem done and get it printed and go to bed, and I just want to relax. And I knew something was wrong, like something was kind of wrong, and I was with my dog. Like, I had my dog in my lap and I was typing, so I turned the chair over to the kitchen. I'm just like, hello? Because, everyone says hello when they first hear a noise. And something flies off the counter and lands on the floor. I'm just like, okay. I'm just like, oh no. I'm like really scared at this point. So I get up to go see what it was, and it was a newspaper. And it said something about like a death of someone. I don't remember who it was. I think we threw away that newspaper. So I have no idea. But like it had a death of a person on there. I'm just like, okay, this is scary. I'm gonna go now. So I ran upstairs and I told my mom. My mom thinks it's all just a bunch of gibberish, and my dad thinks it's a bunch of gibberish too. But it's just been hard. I have had different experiences in my other houses. I'm gonna take a break for a second. Sorry, I just heard a really weird noise from that room next door, and no one's in there, so I'm like really scared. I have had different experiences in other houses, and it's just been really crazy. I know that a lot of people don't like these types of videos, so do leave suggestions on videos down in the comments, and leave like what you think about this. Like, what do you think is going on? That's what I'm trying to say. Do hit that like button and share with as many people as you can, because I'm trying to get a high number, and I bet I made a promise with my dad. If I reach 100 subscribers, he would let me get another dog, and a hamster. So go share with other people, tell them to come subscribe, and leave down comments about what you guys want me to post. And yeah, so I think that's it. I love you guys, and that's coming from me, and I'm not that fake girl. Yeah, So, I'm really awkward. So this is awkward. Okay. Love you guys. Mwah.